When someone asks me about a screw-down Caseback G-Shock watches, only two models will come to my mind right away, being the Square, this guy, or the Frogman. Well, no surprise, these are the two most common ones that you could find out there, but do you know that there's more than that? Today I'm gonna share all of them. Top 10 screw-down Caseback G-Shock watches that you should know about. Starting with number 1 is the Square. Casio promote them a lot and they released thousands of them on the market. Ever since the first 1983 DW5000C, they released 5 years limited edition series DW5025, DW5030, which this figure came with, and also they released the DW5035, which I already made a video before as well. The most common one is the GW5000, which happened to be the most affordable one at the same time. But yet the most popular one is the full metal GMWB 5000 Square, which is great as well. And guess what? I don't have any of them on hand. Quite surprising, right? For a channel that's focusing on G-Shock, I didn't have any Square model at all. I only have this guy, Square. That's it. At number 2 would be the Frogman. This is the most popular ones amongst G-Shock enthusiasts. And I believe there is also Wirecast released 2 versions of it. This is a stainless steel GWF1000 with DLC coated screw down caseback body. This one is the alternative, the titanium version released during G-Shock 30th anniversary. Look at that, it's incredibly beautiful. This is the series that made the Frogman popular. But I understand not a lot of people are a fan of this because of the weird size and shape. And there's an alternative for sure. This is the MRG 1100, which feature a full metal build, a screw down caseback build, still the same, yet a little bit more compact and small size, and I believe will be more acceptable to most people. There are more Frogmen out there, smaller in size, which I'll share a little bit after this. At number 3 will be the G2000. You guys should know this coming already. The G2000 is the most common alternative to the Square G-Shock watch. It still features screw-down caseback build. It is compact in size, easy to find, simple straightforward function, and in comparison to the Square, it is a lot easier to use. And the price is a little bit cheaper as well because it is not as popular for new users. But there's a downside. Due to the age of this watch, which I believe to be almost 2 decades old now, sometimes the resin bezel already disintegrate and end up looking like this. So if you are looking to get one, try to find one that is still in good shape because looking for parts is almost impossible. Number 4 will be to those who love DW-6900 G-Shock watch. It features 3-eye square digital display, exactly similar as your average DW6900 model, but it is a screw-down caseback build. This is believed to be the most unpopular screw-down caseback on the market, yet it is incredibly cool. Not to blame to anyone, Casio rarely promote this and they only release these variations only. The reference number is GL-110. So if you are looking for a screw-down caseback alternative that I believe not a lot of people own, this is a nice addition to that. It is solid, it is tough, the digital display is a lot better in comparison to the 6900 model. The function is straightforward, similar as the Square G-Shock watch to be exact, but the look is round in shape. I believe this will be more acceptable to most users. At number 5 will be the DW-92001. I don't have them on me, but I'll show you guys how it look like because I already made a video about them. This model is closely similar as the G2000 if you look really closely, but it has extra function like data memory and auto light, which this guy didn't have, and also the Square model didn't have as well, which could come in handy to some people, but there's a downside since it is old and all of them will feature a jelly watch band and bezel. For the age, it already get yellowed at this moment of time, so if you want to get one, try to look for those that are still fresh, those still in good shape, because looking for parts is again almost impossible. At number 6 will be the GS series, G Elegance, to be specific GS5 Zero, a full analog G-Shock watch that does nothing else except tells time. But it does have anti-magnetic and a screw-down caseback made out of titanium and that is incredibly cool. This is, in my opinion, the closest there is to a traditional Swiss watch. If you are a new user and if you want a full analog watch, this is your options. The size is incredibly small, it is compact, it is fit, it is elegant, but there's a few downsides. If you buy this one in used condition, make sure it is working, or else you're gonna end up like me, swapping the battery and the watch won't turn on. So there's a problem. At number 7 will be the MTG-120 series. There are quite a few MTG vintage category that features cooldown caseback, but I'm gonna focus on the 120 because it is full analog. It made to compete with this G series just now. If you compare this one to the MTG, you'll see the difference. The MTG looks a little bit more sporty, while the G series was made with the idea of elegance. They are almost similar, but depending on your preference, get that or that. But same thing again, if you want to buy one, make sure it is working. At number 8 will be the MRG. This is also an alternative to compete with the Gs and also the MTG series. To be specific, MRG-1. This is also the most common MRG that you can find out there, and the price is incredibly cheap. I don't know why. It is a premium series, probably because it is not as popular, but if you want one, this is a really good one. I would highly recommend you guys to get this over the rest of the watch on the list. It features titanium screw down case back, and it is MRG. It is incredibly premium. The one I have is in gold black, but if you don't like resin, you could buy a full metal version called MRG-100, which do similar thing. Some came in titanium, this one came in stainless steel, but it still features screw down case back, and they are awesome. At number 9 will be similar as the one on number 2, a Frogman. But instead of a G-Shock watch, there's an alternative called a Baby G Frogman. This is incredible. I believe this is the toughest Baby G out there, since it is made for divers. To help you guys imagine how it looks like, it is like the Frogman DW-9900 model, except smaller in size, and that's pretty much it. It still features a screw down case back titanium material, and one problem with the watch is that since it is old and Casio didn't release any parts for this, getting one is almost impossible. And also, if you found one, make sure the bezel is already intact, because looking for parts is also impossible. Last but not least, at number 10 is the AW-500. This is, I believe, to be the one and only NDG G-Shock watch that features a screw down case back build. Don't mistake it with the AW-560 Zero, because both of these watch operates on a similar engine 380 module, but this one are screw down case back while this one is. But if you want to get one, make sure it is working as well. Sometimes it does work if you buy them without the battery on, but make sure the bezel also fine. If you look over here, this one has a cracked bezel, this one is missing the bezel, this one has the bezel on, but the engine is not working, it has battery leak. So there's a little bit up and down over here, a little bit of mix, but there you go. And a DG G-Shock watch from the vintage category that feature a screw down case back build. Alright, that sums up all 10 variations of screw down case back G-Shock watch that is already readily available on the market. I'm gonna add them all one by one. I want to know what you guys think about screw down case back. Do you think they are tough? Do you think they are weak? Because recently Casio did release the carbon core models, which in my opinion a lot better than screw down case back, and they are also new. They are a little bit more compact, they are a little bit more lighter in weight. So what do you guys think? Let me show you guys all of these screw down case back that I have on hand. There are so many of them. I already reviewed quite a few of them before as well, and there are few variations that I haven't mentioned yet over here, or else this list is gonna be more than 10. But you guys could probably have a rough idea already on all the screw down case back that is already readily available on the market. And before I end this video, just so you know, there's also a G series where was it that looks exactly similar as the MRG. exactly similar watch band and bezel, exactly similar function, body and all, except different name. This is GS-1, this is MRG-1. I don't know what's going on back then in the old days, but that's how it is. Usually they're still similar watch in different body, but regardless, they are still incredibly tough. Okay, let me know which one do you own. These are all the screw-down Caseback that I have on hand. So yeah, quite a lot. Really quite a lot. I didn't expect this at all. This video really makes me realize how many screw-down Caseback there is. Anyway, that should sum it all. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. This is GS5 and